Welcome to PayFerral. You may be asking yourself, what the heck is this all about? Or how does it work? Or why should I care? These are all legitimate questions to ask when you're in the wild west of the internet. By the end of this short video, I hope to provide you with meaningful answers to your questions. Hello, my name is Kurt Barenfeld, founder and CEO of PayFerral. Like so many ideas and visions, PayFerral was conceived in unlikely circumstances. In December 2007, I was walking on the beaches of Cancun, Mexico around 7 a.m. The setting was idyllic as you can imagine, with the rich emerald green ocean lapping over my bare feet in the warming sand. As I walked, my thoughts centered on an old philosophical debate that's raged for centuries, and that is, why aren't more people enjoying the fruits of economic activity? Surely there's enough to go around in our vast wealth. I reason in my simplistic manner that there are three key ingredients to results that ultimately determine one's level of success, and they are awareness, accessibility, and action. Then, as I consumed the shoreline and beauty before me, it finally hit me. What if a marketplace providing the proper awareness and accessibility could be created that allowed people to connect buyers and sellers they knew and get paid a success fee or commission for doing so? Wouldn't such a market community more efficiently and effectively deliver customers at a reduced cost and unleash a vast reservoir of value that rewarded people for the time they devoted developing quality relationships and meeting needs? At that moment, PayFerral was born. After 18 months with a team of programmers, marketers, service providers, networking professionals, and others, you now have available what was once a dream and vision that washed ashore on a fine morning in Cancun. Depending on what you do for a living, you may not be aware of the power of a personal referral and how cherished they are in the world of business. Studies have been done demonstrating that a personal referral is valued up to 10 times that of a lead without any personal introduction or connection. Quite simply, PayFerral allows you to get well paid for putting eager buyers and sellers together within your own personal network. Relationships take time to build and are part of a well-functioning society, both locally and globally. So why shouldn't there be a mechanism to reward quality relationships, since the world needs more of these than anything else? Now with PayFerral, there is a way to monetize the time you've spent building relationships by helping you fulfill needs in your backyard while strengthening your current relationships as well as building new ones. I realize this may be a foreign concept because it's not taught by our broken educational system, but if you think about it, as we are in the dawn of the 21st century, we need the proper incentives and structure to allow us to continually build deeper relationships and connections by helping each other more directly and being rewarded for our time accordingly. Without new conventions, we are under risk of continually becoming distracted and struggling under others' misguided tutelage and squeeze as centralization and consolidation trends rise, with a desperate world struggling for answers and leadership. Although not a panacea, PayFerral has stepped into the 21st century as part of a necessary evolution, even revolution, to provide a greater majority of individuals to grow personally, professionally, and financially by, one, strengthening and expanding their network of relationships and being rewarded for it appropriately. Number two, obtaining a greater understanding, insight, and participation into a wide variety of businesses. And three, by creating multiple revenue streams of income through bringing buyers and sellers together and being rewarded on a success fee basis. You may be saying to yourself at this point, well, how does this apply to me? Or, I really don't know anyone. Or, I've never brought buyers and sellers together. Or even, I don't have any talent outside what I do now. Well, don't believe it. Do you know that the average person knows at least 250 people in their own personal network? Some even know thousands. Also, we are all centers of influence with certain individuals and groups. If you think about it, we all have different levels of relationships: family, friends, work and professional colleagues, acquaintances, etc. And the one common link between all of them is that they all have needs. Just look in the phone book or go to the internet for business services and see all the different needs businesses want to meet. From accounting to zoology, everyone has a gig they want you to be a patron to. So let me ask you a question. How do you think businesses get customers? Through radio, TV, direct mail, internet, convenient retail space, or word of mouth? Do you think any of these means are guaranteed for success? Heck no. Much of advertising and marketing is a roll of dice for what you put in versus what you get out of it. The truth of the matter is businesses pay billions and billions of dollars on advertising and marketing costs each year that are a big waste of money. One famous executive of a large multinational once said, "I know half of all advertising dollars we spend is a waste of money. I just don't know which half." Now, do you think businesses would be willing to pay for a service where they only pay if there is success? You bet they will. In fact, PayFerral has done studies of a full spectrum of businesses and found most businesses are willing to pay between 10 to 50% of a transaction sale to acquire a new client or customer. Why so much, you ask? Well, because a new client or customer can represent years of revenue streams and referrals to boot. Ask any business what they spend on acquiring new customers and you'll be shocked if you aren't familiar with such costs. Many businesses, impatient or unable to grow, acquire other businesses primarily for their customer base. This is especially true in the service business, which represents over 80% of our economic activity, or over $10 trillion. Having been in the mergers and acquisition field myself, I can tell you professional service business sell for between 100 to 150% of revenue dollars. In other words, if a professional service business was grossing $500,000 in revenue, it would sell for between $500,000 to $750,000. So do you now understand better why PayFerral's success fee-based referral system is getting the studied attention of the business community and individuals? Providing this type of perspective, which we call awareness, is a fundamental part of what we do at PayFerral when you become a member. I can't cover it all here, but believe me, you will get a whole new graduate school type of education and reorientation when you join PayFerral. That's one of PayFerral's primary membership benefits and is an integral part of assisting each member to maximize their revenue streams through our service. At this point, I'd like to direct you to the site itself. As mentioned previously, PayFerral is a marketplace and community that will allow you to get paid handsomely for bringing buyers and sellers together in a natural and organic fashion by using a state-of-the-art system and technology to initiate, track, and consummate referrals with minimum effort. There's no smoke and mirrors here. We suggest you go through each of the main sections in PayFerral by clicking on each of the main buttons above. That is, About Us, Membership, Resources, and Contact Us. Keep in mind there is a drop-down menu covering various areas within each section or button. For example, under About Us, the additional areas include who we are, our vision and mission, results-driven, testimonies, and frequently asked questions. Under Membership, the additional areas include why become a member, how PayFerral works, member affiliate program, starting a club, ongoing benefits, and payout and fees. Under Resources, the additional areas include strategic partners, chat room, seminars and webinars, training area, news now, no limits, and under Contact Us we have a support ticket. And please understand, once you become a member, you'll be open up to a whole new sections in the back office area, which you won't be able to see until you become a member. Now, you don't need to go through the whole site to get an understanding of what PayFerral is about, how it works, and what it can mean to you, whether you're an individual or a business. And for a quick start, select how PayFerral works in the drop-down menu under the Membership button, and you may also want to visit the Frequently Asked Questions section under the About Us button. To sign up, you just click on the Membership button in the lower left-hand side of the login box, click on Register. Keep in mind the first 30 days of PayFerral is free, and after that it's only $7.99 a month. Also, see the payout and fees section in the drop-down menu under the membership button. We look forward to you becoming a member of PayFerral and enjoying the benefits and becoming part of a dynamic marketplace and community where buyers and sellers are connected and everyone wins. So feel free to contact us via email and or phone. See the Contact Us section. And if you have any questions, please give us a call. And thanks for listening.